Hey everyone, this is Donald the Repentless. You know, recently I was asked why I make these videos. I do it because it's fun, because I can, and because, like I said, I like sharing my views on things. I don't think that any of my videos are going to change any minds or become overly popular. I won't become a big YouTuber, I get that. Not everybody can, but I can make videos because I have the equipment and I have the time and the interest in doing so. If people don't like what I say, that's them. That's not me. Today's video will be about NASA. I made the video about flat earthers yesterday, and I do have a couple of flat earthers who sometimes comment on my videos. One of the things I find interesting about flat earthers is how they tend to see NASA, the National Aeronautics Space Administration, as some kind of boogeyman who is trying to cover up or hide the truth of a flat Earth, even though the evidence and everything about science tends to, like, flat out destroy that argument. In the conversation I was having yesterday and part of today, basically they throw out NASA as, like I said, some boogeyman, as if somehow saying, just keep watching NASA's lies, somehow negates or squashes your argument, as if throwing out NASA is some kind of catch-all, ha-ha, got you argument. But that's not the case. NASA has only been around since 1958, established by the Eisenhower administration. Before that, it was the an advisory council, which was started by Herbert Hoover back in the 1920s. But, they encapsulate everything to do with space under NASA. They tend to forget that they have pictures from the Soviet space program of the Earth from orbit, from the European Space Agency, from the Chinese Space Agency, from every country that has some sort of... Sorry about the jump cut. There was someone at my door and I had to take care of that real quick. But as I was saying, every nation that has a space program has taken photographs from space. And to call them all photoshopped, which wasn't a thing until just recently, but pictures taken back in the 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, and 80s, and 90s, to call them all forged or faked is nuts to me. It doesn't make any kind of sense to me as a person. Now, it's interesting. These people I've made, one wasn't even about the flat Earth. It was about one of the policies of the Trump administration, and yet they feel compelled to, for some reason, interject their flat Earth beliefs into my videos. I'm not complaining. It's not a problem. You can criticize me all you want. My ideals, my views are not sacrosanct. They're not unopen to discussion. But, I find it funny that I'm just basically expressing my own opinion, my own viewpoint on the world, and these people, for some reason, feel they have to comment. I don't go out looking for flat earther videos to comment on, because, frankly, they have the First Amendment right to say that. They have every right to believe as they do. I don't feel any need to go and correct them, you know. And I'm not even trying to like proselytize for atheism. I may talk about atheism, but the ideal is to just, like I said, have fun with this, to put my views out there. And let's be honest, on this video, there is a partial motivation of, I know that this video will get under certain people's skins, and they will feel compelled to try to convince me that their flat earth views are correct, and accuse me of not doing research. I have done research. I just haven't bought into the conspiracy theories and the nonsense that is put out there by flat earthers as a whole. I look at both sides of the issue, and the one that makes more sense, the one that is backed up by solid empirical evidence, is that the earth is roughly spherical. It's not a perfect sphere. In in pictures you don't see the irregularities in the shape because what is it? Those differences are too small to tell from a picture from far away. These people don't understand perspective. They don't understand science. They don't understand any of this, and they project their ignorance onto anyone who disagrees with them, because they know somewhere inside their heart, well, not heart, their mind. The heart is a pump. It is pumps blood. It is not the seat of emotion. It's not the seat of ideals. It's not the seat of thinking. It is simply the body's pump for pumping blood. It is a mind. It is the neurons and the chemical interactions of the neurons and so forth, the electrochemical, I should say, of the mind is where the seat of knowledge, where thinking is, where emotions are, all of that. The heart can affect emotions. That doesn't prove or even suggest that those emotions are in the heart. Excuse me. But anyways, as I was saying, I just find it intriguing that these people find an organization of people to be this huge conspiracy. And I've noticed that about people, especially more right-leaning people. What you call evangelical, fundamentalist Christians, whatever you want to call them, who are right-leaning in their politics, most often tend to buy into huge conspiracy theories and unprovable notions and things like that. They tend to be paranoid. Look at Alex Jones, Glenn Beck, all of those. And it's a mindset that tends to see everything around them as some sort of ominous, evil-filled devil thing. When reality isn't that scary. I mean, there are things in the world that can kill us, there are things in the universe that can kill us, but I just don't understand how one could buy into these kind of conspiracy theories. Maybe it's a fault of my brain and the fact that I'm probably somewhere on the autistic spectrum, that I don't get those kind of conspiracies or the appeal of such conspiracies. I don't even believe in Bigfoot or UFOs. I tend to be somewhere in the middle on most everything. On some things I'm a little more left-leaning. On a couple things I might be a little more right-leaning, but overall, my views in terms of the world tends to be more towards the center. In fact, I tend to think that a government that rules more from the center is a more effective one than one that goes to either the left extreme or the right extreme. But I've kind of got off topic, and I'm kind of rambling now. But the point is, I made this video because it will get under people's skins, because I enjoy making videos, because it provides me a forum for expressing myself. I want to do some other things, but anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Be sure to share this video on social media. And don't forget to subscribe for more repentless content. This is Donald the Repentless, signing off.